welcome back. And literally exactly where I left you. How much time has passed in real life? Like an hour. How much time has passed for you? Has it been days? Has it been weeks? Has it been months? Has it been years? Has it been less than an hour? Have you traveled through time faster than I have? Congratulations if that is the case. Let's go talk to Esther about the massive disaster that almost just happened. I have to remember in an hour's time / at the end of this episode.
Where to now?
How are those two doing lately, says Ron May. Did they learn how to coexist? Oh, so you do care about them. Didn't realize you still cared about them, says Ginger G. A little, says Ron May. I accommodate them in the space station, says Ginger G. I taught molten cheese tart to master humility and let grey bean paste have a positive outlook on life. Thank you, Ginger G. When would I forget you? Maybe eventually. I look forward to experiencing new stories with you. Okay, I promise. In the future, research will still continue. Right, that alabaster head. Is he a friend of yours? Ron May is confused by this, based on this emoji, I think. Okay, Esther. I've got some goss to drop on you. Esther's not here. I'll go let Herta know. Rich Know It invited me into the group chat. They say, welcome, new friend. What an honor to see you here. Bill Portoculus is freaked out, and they say, looks like my importance in this chat is now downgraded by 1. M Robot says the same thing. The ID here looks familiar. Hang on. Say, your ID, Rich Know It, seems familiar. Are you perhaps related to Richard Know-It-All? So you knew the handle I used before that account got nuked. Looks like you're chronically online. Licenseless space driving says, okay, let's get back to the topic. How do we deal with the situation? Rich Know It says, accountability must be held. What's wrong? What's all the fuss about, says Ginger G. So you still don't know? There's a little video here for me to play.
Herta Newsflash. Good evening, Madam Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madam Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. What? Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many characters are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
That's it. That's okay. Herta's gone missing. Just look at this. They're walking all over us, positively assaulting Madam Herta at this rate. M Robot says, yeah, right. And the management of the space station is, for real, so crappy. Rich Know It says, the Legion incident aside, how could they attack Madam Herta? Oh, we're fucked now, everybody. We just have to wait for these people to stop talking. Allow Madam Herta to be attacked on our own turf. Rich Know It says, just what is going on? Licenseless space driving says, I really hate these imbecilic pests. Sit in high places and do nothing. People Breaker says, but when all is said and done, after the Legion crisis, the space station has done a good job at revitalizing and rebuilding. M Robot says, you got a point. And Rich Know It says, there are two different kettles of fish. Besides, they were never that competent to begin with. Aren't you jumping ahead of things? Isn't the main focus on Herta's safety? Let's not poke our noses into other people's business. Isn't that Esther's job? I think it's actually Arlen's job. Our job is to just sit here and judge the quality of their work. As for how to get things done, that's for them to worry about. People Breaker says, you sure have some bizarre reasoning, but you're splitting facts here. And Licenseless Space Driving says, "You're absolutely right, bro. Rich know it, you spoke my mind." Ginger C says, ... "Comrades, what is our goal?" says Rich know it. Licenseless Space Driving says, "To rid ourselves of all imbecilic pests." And Rich know it says, "Good, you passed." Okay, I guess I've got to go find Herta and save her. Anyways, let's go to her office and see what's going on, says Ginger G. Okay. I mean, she is just a robot and she has multiple on board, so she is not in any danger. Oh. Shit. Huh? What's happening?
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
That's Esther's
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need her. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was her.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
This space station's run by the IPC,
She's only just woken up. Dazed. She may need a few pointers.
The music.
Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Yeah, especially when it's being
Miss
manipulated.
Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Aster will explain it all to you.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
Okay. Does... Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my brother texting me. One of them was... But what about the other puppets? Do they know what's going on? Where is Herta right now?
She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them.
I like his voice acting.
They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations? Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
Okay, so he's assuming that her lack of reaction is interesting in itself.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Isn't she also part
Save
of something
your
like that?
flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
Am I? Okay, hang on. I'm just going to pause it here for a second because I have to respond to my sibling. But it won't take any time for you. Okay, I'm back. That took a really long time. If you want to know what I was texting my sibling about, Actually, this is my brother. I have a non-binary sibling and a brother. He asked me my approach to making oats, which then resulted in me having to write a text so long it's got to read more. So I'll read you guys. I'll share with you guys my approach to making oats because I take my oats seriously. So step 1, you start with whole grain oats. None of this cut up mushy bullshit. Unless you're wanting to make super creamy porridge. That's different. This is oats. Whole grain oats. You can skip this step, but to me it's actually the most important part. Dry toast your oats in the pot just a little before you add any liquid. Get your pot on medium-high and then toss the oats straight in with nothing else. Keep them moving. It's really easy to burn them on this step. Keep tossing them around. It gives this amazing texture. I'm reading out my text. You can probably tell from my voice. It gives an amazing texture to the oats. They're really chewy and good. Sometimes you burn them a little bit. I find that doesn't really stop me from enjoying them, to be honest. Once they're looking and smelling a little toasty, you add your water. You don't need milk for this because you're not making creamy oats. You're making textured, yummy oats. It usually boils up super fast at this point, but that's okay. It also produces a bit of burnt, gritty crap in the mix, and as it boils up, I tend to scoop it out because it's just a bit yuck. Keep simmering on a low or at a low boil. Fast boil if you're really impatient until the water absorbs. Keep it stirring. Keep stirring it. But the toppings is where it's at. This is what we do in my house in the winter. I top with a healthy sprinkle of nuts and seeds. Really, whatever you have is fine. But I usually go for walnuts, sunflower seeds, sometimes pumpkin seeds if we have those. Could do cashews if you wanted, but I can't eat those. And you could do almond slivers if you had those, but I also can't eat those. A very generous amount of yogurt. I'm talking at least 3 heaped dessert spoons or tablespoons of these. Some blueberries. I usually what I do with this, because obviously you can't get blueberries all year round, and even if you can, they're usually expensive. I get frozen blueberries. I run the tap hot or boil the jug. Mix it with some cold though if you're going to do this, because otherwise it makes the outsides really tough. You toss the blueberries into a cup. Pour hot water on them, not boiling water. Pour hot water on them. Let them defrost while you're making your oats. Then tip the water off, or you can drink it if you're using organic oats, blueberries. And then chuck your blueberries in your pot, in your bowl. Chopped up banana, maybe some goji berries. Sometimes I use those instead of blueberries. And then I dash the top of the yogurt with some chia seeds because it looks nice. And or a very light sprinkle of cacao nibs. I realize this makes me sound like the most bougie person in the world. Pretty much the only thing I do super bougie is my oats. And to be honest, in the last year or so, I haven't been able to afford fancy oats. Cost of living is too high. If I don't have some of those sweet ingredients like the banana or the blueberries, I just slam a massive spoonful of marmalade on there. I don't add any milk. I don't add any brown sugar or anything like that. Just eat it. And that is my approach. I'm just going to add another thing to this. Thank you for listening to my blueberry recipe. My oats recipe. What was I doing the last time I saw that puppet? Probably running errands for Herta. I was actually in the meeting with, what's-her-face. But...
Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was
flashback? Some system hours ago. Oh, flashback!
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you?
Okay.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
What?
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Okay.
My memory's kind of hazy.
I'm still in the
What
memory.
did I do after that?
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces.
I think she mentioned something.
Okay.
If only there were...
Anyway, keep up the good work.
Okay, I'm still in the memory. Oh, there's people in here. There's Wen, Shuki, and Emily. Is Emily the one that doesn't know how to deal with people?
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
She's rich.
I'm not that wonderful.
Rich know-it-all?
Just okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good.
The money?
Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend,
The guild.
okay?
The Intelligentsia
Again?
Guild?
How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
These two aren't making any sense.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
It's like they're talking... It's like they're talking to two different people.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich?
I'm not...
It's all taken care of. Here's the account you asked for.
Sure.
Oh, you small scale. Best left.
Again? How many
These two aren't making any...
It's like that... Yeah. It's like there's another person.
This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Hang on. I should probably look around the rest of the room in case there's anything weird. Her face has always been... Has her face always been... That's, Run May, right? Or is it someone else? I can't remember what her outfit looks like right now. No, that's someone else. That person's got like a lab coat on. Okay.
This is what I recall. Let me...
Talk to Esther. In the past, but in the future.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea?
The Col di Mamadaqua.
Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Uh-huh.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
I saw it. I saw that person disappear. They vanished right before my eyes. Just like that. Step. It was so quick. No traces left. Not even bones.
What do we do? It sounds like he's telling the truth.
Yeah, whatever. Just let the professionals deal with it. Did you finish your work?
Is that what's important? when people disappear and there's not even any bones? These guys don't have anything to say. She doesn't have anything to say. Mysticism researcher.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
Is this a young lady?
All right. Just cut the pleasantries and tell me how it's going.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
I have faith in your abilities. So, how about my offer? Why not come with me after this is done?
Again, they're not having the same
See this
conversation.
material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Sure thing. Anyway, keep your eyes peeled. I'll be bringing you something big soon.
It's happening again. The words in my memory are all jumbled up.
Okay. What's this person over here? Are you from the Department of... Okay, you're Hinkle.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me.
Ask for clues about the lost
A
curio.
curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx?
Is it? Tell me what a jinx is.
Nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
Oh, but they have bodies. That doesn't sound right.
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day.
That's that kid, right? So not only do I have to find a curio, but I have to find a person too?
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta, too.
This is making me laugh because the other day...
Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Adler. Right.
Cognition chasm. Confidence crisis. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. Okay, that's all.
Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him.
Ooh, explore your memories and obtain crucial clues in the form of cognition chasms. Through conducting key conversations with characters, collect enough of the cognition chasms to exculpate yourself. What the fuck is that word? Fucking love it when they use these really intense words. Obviously, because someone's done like a Google Translate or whatever, and then they're like, "What could this be?" And then you're like, use a word that no one has ever used in the history of the English language. Exculpate. Meaning. To be clear of guilt or blame. To clear from alleged fault or guilt, to prove to be guiltless, to relieve of blame or acquit. Hey, speaking of meanings, in the last episode I was talking about synesthesia. I never finished what I was going to say. I was talking about how I thought that the word specifically meant when you associate colors with sounds or feelings, but it also means it actually means when one type of stimulation evokes the sensation of another, which can mean you associate sounds or feelings with colors, but it also can mean a sensation felt in one part of the body as a result of stimulus applied to another, such as referred pain. And then it can also mean the description of one kind of sense impression by using words that normally describe another. I guess, like, that music made me feel hungry. And memory sorting. The fragmented information you recall as you explore your memories will be promptly recorded and updated, which can help you reconstruct the entire timeline. Okay.
It was at...
Herta told me to find a certain lost curio that has very abstract traits. It seems that I may need Asta's help. I found Asta, but she doesn't seem to know much about it. Fortunately, Hinkle of the Department of Ecology and someone from the Department of Insight are nearby, which is more or less a clue. Hinkle is troubled by the confidence crisis when within the space station. We had a brief chat, and she speculated what Herta was looking for as a wubba-baboo. I'm back here again. But this isn't certain yet. In the end, Hinkle recommended I look for Adler. Apparently, he's the person who knows the most about curios in the Department of Ecology. So I still need to find this Department of Insight person. Where are they? Can't talk to these people. Can I talk to these people? Listen.
It's been so long and there's still no response.
I'm gonna
There's something
speak for
fishy going on. How come they haven't recovered anything? They're hiding something.
Those managers are useless.
Okay. Alright, well, I don't have that piece of knowledge yet.
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
Explore.
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Maybe you should take care of your dog. Just saying.
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
What are you up to?
We're walking the dog.
That's not what you're doing.
We're having a walk.
Can you get your story straight?
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
Why would Arlen lie to me?
Hiding something.
Is there something you need?
I'm looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
The scene of what?
No danger. Of course he's not in danger.
Why are you lying to me?
Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
What's the problem?
Let's walk and talk.
I don't see why Arlen
for
would
Adler?
keep this from a secret from me.
A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help.
Will he? Nothing weird going on in here. Monsters!
Careful. The fragment...
What I was going to say before, that why it was making me laugh,
The
is...
Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
So I don't usually partake in online drama. I just can't be fucked with that. You could just get absorbed in it forever and never actually get anywhere in your life.
I shall be the judge.
But Twitter has decided that I want to be fed drama.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
So I guess I'm just seeing drama that I wouldn't normally see. And it's figured out that I wonder if we'll get any voice stuff from Adler, because I don't know if I know what his voice sounds like. I'll just finish what I'm saying briefly, or at least part of what I'm saying. It knows that I like Genshin, the algorithm I mean, and so I get stuff about Genshin. I've been seeing like the drama from people who are obsessed with Genshin and are like like everything that MiHoYo does is in a personal attack on them, and like
Over there.
MiHoYo
As
loves.
I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go.
This game a lot more than
Smell of sin. Recount.
than Genshin does, and it's like, oh, they always give good stuff to the Honkai players, but they never give anything good to the Genshin players. And like, maybe that's the case. If it is, I don't know, and I don't want to know. I am so profoundly not interested in being sucked into any kind of drama about these games.
Recount.
So don't tell me.
Ten Lords decree.
If you know,
hereby
don't tell me.
ordained.
I don't need to know. I hope that if you're emotionally involved in this drama, that things work out for you in whatever way you're wanting them to work out. But it was just like, you know, those moments where you like kind of like brush up against a world that you're just not involved in at all. You're just like, oh, that's what's going on over there. Yeah, it was one of those moments. I can't remember what they were angry about.
I shall be the judge.
Oh, that's what it was.
The 10 Lords
They were
decree,
angry about the fact that it was the
hereby ordained.
anniversary of Genshin, and only 3 Stellar Jades or whatever they were called, like three wishes had been released, and they were like, oh, this was the other game. You'd be given a whole 10 wishes or whatever. I'm just,
Peppy, are you okay?
who cares? Just don't get involved in this shit and you'll be so much happier. Are you really the one that knows the most about curios? I thought he was like a biologist.
What's up? She wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Why are you leaving the dog with him
Don't
if you were
worry.
worried about the dog?
I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
Sorry. Got stuff caught in my throat.
So, which curio do you want to know about?
The one that has no body but is
That's
alive.
all you got? Too abstract.
That's all Herta said.
Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
She said it might be a blah 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 blah.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
No, it's not. I heard that something like that also exists in the...
Huh? What did I say?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
I swear,
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
I'm getting quite sleepy, you guys. It's almost midnight. Whoa. Due to the presence of certain hazy memories, some content will appear as blocks in conversations as you explore your memories. Using Cognition Chasm has a chance of restoring relevant hazy memories. Oh.
Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Oh, right. Asta mentioned another name.
She sure did. Adler was saved by us when he was attacked. I stated our purpose and I seemed to have an epiphany by my words. I think I understood something from the words of someone Asta mentioned before. What I was going to say about Adler before I get distracted for the millionth time is I'm pretty sure when he stated his area of expertise before, it was like meta-human biology or something like that. Wasn't curios. Someone from the Department of Insight. How are we supposed to do this? We just keep going?
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Okay, so are we just looping back? Explore the related memory Herta's assignment.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. Send me a signal when you see...
I think she mentioned something important. If only there were some...
Anyway, keep up the good work.
Okay. So I have to choose which memory I'm going into. Asta, tell me again.
A curio that's alive.
Use cognition. Okay, I've only got one. You recall more missing memories.
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after?
Haven't made any progress yet.
Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead. See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
I heard you're in a bit of trouble.
Just business as usual. Nothing to worry about. Oh. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Who now? What? Researchers' disappearances?
Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished.
And one
People
guy
were just
said
starting
he
to
saw them
regain their
disappear in
footing
front
after
of
the
his face.
catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret.
Ah, that's why they were keeping secrets from me. Okay.
However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Do you need my help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already?
Yes,
Oh,
but
by
I'm
the way,
locked in
I
strange
heard about the
memories.
thing you mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight.
Do we know anyone from the Department of Insight?
The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
Okay. Nearby. Arlen was secretly investigating something, so after saving Adler, I tried to get to the bottom of it, but he seemed to be hiding something. I guess this has something to do with the missing researchers that Asta mentioned. And who was it? This guy was talking about some...
I saw it.
Someone disappearing.
I saw that person disappear. They vanished.
What?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
The other person should be from the Department of Insight.
I'm gonna go here because that's what's lit
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Oh, Insight Researcher.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich?
It's all. Here's the account. Oh, small scale.
Again?
Here too. Did my memory piece together?
Restore the muddled memory.
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone.
I thought it was weird that they were in here at all because...
What did Emily say?
Herta doesn't like people. These two were speaking. I see.
I see. What a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
No need to be modest. At my age, though, I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of...
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so I'm not getting any younger.
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Sorry if I can interrupt.
Oh, another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had some new recruits.
It's kind of cool how they've jumbled up the different conversations.
Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Xianzhou Alliance has life forms like that.
Xianzhou?
Don't get me wrong. I was
like
merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you.
Heliobus.
The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Let's
The
go.
disappearances Asta mentioned are likely related to Arlen's investigations too.
Sure.
The Xianzhou species Emily mentioned seems to...
Let's go to Arlen. Hey guys. I have figured out what's going on.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
You can! I figured it out!
Just as I thought, I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
Presumably I could use on one or the other. Ooh, hang on. I want to use it on this guy first if I can.
Have you asked the Department of Ecology? She's not...
Use cognition chasm. The Xianzhou Alliance. Recall more missing memories.
She's not wrong.
I also heard that something like that exists in the Xianzhou.
That's right! They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form.
Yeah, okay.
Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Okay. Okay, cool. We got a thing out of that. So...
I figured you'd come... I'm sorry.
Just as I thought.
Causes cognition chasm. Researcher's disappearance.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't... How did you know? I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
I've just been listening to people talk. Have you found anything?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimony seemed to agree with this.
Oh, Heliobi flame.
The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That is most likely the truth.
Okay.
Let me remember my initial conversation with Herta, just in case.
Okay. Let's go to
I need to
Herta.
go over it from the start.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's a lot. Send me a signal when you see traces of...
I think she mentioned some... If only there were some hint.
Energy life form.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Energy
That's not
life
the
form?
point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society.
Ah.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out.
I'm not reading this out because basically we already know all of this. Okay. Herta assigned me to investigate energy life forms similar to Wobbleboos and Heliobite. The spontaneous human combustion occurring among the researchers is also a thorny problem, and probably related. But Adler already seemed to have a bold conjecture. His intuition is very accurate, and it seemed he was looking forward to something. We move back to the present. Where Ginger G is explaining
I
her
commend your
memories.
stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio, after which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Well, we talked to Asta twice.
A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence, now
So
does
can
it?
Arlen, so can Adler, so
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Yeah.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate her story.
Wait, why are we in trouble?
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived
you're
bias.
like you're doing guilty until proven
Apologies.
innocent, not the
It's
other way
an
around.
unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method,
not.
judging from my experience.
It's
Seeking answers with
absolutely
a
not.
negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth.
As has been proved time and time again. It might be semi-valid within research, but as has been proved time and 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 time again within the realms of the world of justice and law, it does not get an efficient outcome. It just results in more people going to prison who people have bad assumptions about, like black people or Māori or single mothers having their kids taken off them and shit like that. Also, these people know me and they trust me, so...
If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with answers.
I don't have to tell you shit. You're not the cops. Oh,
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Yes. I don't know why this would be related, but I'm going to put it in.
I remember now. Back then.
That's enough pretending. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's
Yeah.
collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio?
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story, you met and the Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles.
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Yes. That seems logically sound.
I love this kind of weird... what's that game? I've probably talked about this before. What is that game? Dr. Phoenix Law Attorney. I've never played any of them.
Then
but I
you
think they have a
said
similar...
you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Yes?
However, she decided to hold her tongue until now? So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Confidence crisis.
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone.
That's sensible.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department. Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together. If I review a certain record...
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No.
Continue.
If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet and we can't pinpoint its signal.
So it could have been the same thing.
Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
I don't need to provide shit. This is not a court of law.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances.
The fire.
The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
So it's not real fire.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
Questioning ends. Also,
if
fuck
these
you.
two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
Since when is somebody guilty just because they talked to somebody? You know, like, what?
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Somebody else setting themselves on fire? New message. She's here, she's here, she's here! Who? The big shot. What is this? Oh my gosh.
Herta Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Who the fuck is this guy? What the fuck? What the fuck?
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
Classic.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the archenemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
What the fuck?
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since.
Interesting.
Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence?
Not at all, I don't think...
Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that...
They want to bring chaos here and disestablish the leadership, presumably. But what I was going to say is I don't think it's a coincidence that the Stellaron Hunters did something that caused something else to happen, because I think that's exactly what they do. In the pursuit of, what's his name? The all-knowing guy? The all-knowing guy.
That video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
I mean, that's a bit
The
overly
destruction
dramatic.
of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Just me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
Who's the two of them?
If we
These
did
guys?
that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
I mean, things like this, I mean, I'm no comms expert, but it's really best to just acknowledge, like, try and stay ahead of them and acknowledge them, you know? Like...
Looks good.
Be like, we know that this is happening, we want to assure you that things are under control, blah, blah, blah. I'm getting pretty tired, but I'm super into this quest. How long have I been playing? An hour 10. And like at least 10 minutes of that was me texting my brother. Okay, where do we need to go? Asta, how are you feeling before I leave? You freaking out? You seem like you're freaking out.
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage.
Okay.
I'll stay.
Where do we have to go? Map me. Master control zone. Feel like maybe I need to get Ginger G out of my
It's getting late.
Oh no, we're not
Where
gonna have
to
a
now?
fight in here. Alan, let me give you an update.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
Sometimes it's not obvious in things like what schools they went to or whatever. Sometimes it's the social stuff. What do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
Well, Dr. Rich knows everything that's going on. Pamela. Who's Pamela? It's been a while. Pamela says, as usual, one pick of Himeko for one piece of gossip. Quid pro quo. Can I put it on my tab? Who's Pamela? Why is she obsessed with Himeko? Only for you, 20% interest for every 5 trades. You give me one more pick. That seems fair. So very like you. Now that's settled, go ahead and tell me what you need. I'll forward her the list. Help me find the connection between these people. Oh, how interesting. This disappearance has been hot topic and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. Are you upset at management too? Why would I be? I'm just a small fry. I take any chance to slack off whenever I can. Those who love gossiping about the higher-ups just don't have enough things to do in their lives. It's the same people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging out with them. I do feel like this is a little bit like tongue-in-cheek about people bitching on the internet. You sure are enlightened. You flatter me, but still remember that you owe me. Don't worry, I'll get in touch if I have any news. No, give me the news now.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
Our mate, little Adler.
He disappeared too.
No! Did he flame?
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times.
But he had an idea.
It's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least.
Oh.
If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
True. The key words that got Adler thinking were energy life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form.
That's
Coincidence?
smart.
We need to investigate this.
But Gigi, I'm so sleepy. Dan Hung, I need your help, apparently. What is it? About Duke Inferno. I've always said that Ifrit. From the Annihilation Gang? It's best not to get involved with him. The space station is in trouble. And it has something to do with him. Alan will fill you in on the details. I want to know more about him. Understood. Wait for my contact. You be careful yourself. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. I mean, if I'm here, then you guys are here too, because you're in the train that is docked. Okay, we've got a clue. Win Shilling, who was the guy who was, he was trading something secretly and then giving someone dodgy access. Wait, you're not Win Shilling. Win, probably, is how that's pronounced.
That jerk! Jerk! Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again!
What got you so upset? Who got you so upset?
Oh, it's you. It's Adler. Adler disappeared.
Is this a different person to the person in
He's been acting really weird recently.
It's a very similar
Always
name.
researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
Phrase.
We'll get him back. I mean, he might be dead already. He might be
Who said
fine.
I want him back? But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him.
Thank you. That's useful.
I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Pamela. Yo, she says. You got something? Yep, but it's not what you'd expect. Go on. These victims and their interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlaps, but they all have posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. What? Richie Rich, he's gonna get targeted. I know a lot of things will I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but regrettably, that's the truth. Thanks. That sort of implies that they're trying to...
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
They're trying to set up Esther, right?
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information.
What is that,
It's
Ratio?
time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
Ugh. Okay. Dan Hung is messaging me. We're on the case, everyone. I think we only scratched the surface of this Ifrit. What happened? The fire demons of Fatora are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader. And even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special character. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents investigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitness reports. We're stuck. There's no scrolling back. Those who can read faster than I can talk, you can enjoy knowing what happens. Claiming that miscreants materialized from the Inferno. Ooh, so it's like a transfer, maybe? I speculate that Ifrit's flame may have inherited some ability other than burning, and that is related to his origin. I have heard of a flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. There's not much information about it, but only one line that catches the eye. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of its descendants. Shifting between phases. That's all I have. The number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful. It was great. It was actually really helpful. Thank you. That's good. I feel weird not having March and Dan Hung with me as my little like investigation companions. Hey, space plant. Let's talk to the space plant. Okay, it's not that interesting. Okay. Return to the seclusion zone and relate your findings. And I think we'll probably stop after we've done that, just because it's getting late and I hate you. I can't. I'm not looking at you. Oh, hello. I suppose I gotta fight a trotter if I find one. These guys are still in here, which is interesting in its own way.
Dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
You know, like they shouldn't be.
I can do this.
Shouldn't be here.
The strength. The heaven's surge. Break.
It's time.
This is serious. I shall be the judge. By the will of the Ten Lords, the Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Get them!
Don't come in.
Fiends or devils?
I'll crush them all.
The heavens surge. Rise!
Die, you stupid trotter!
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Give it up.
Oh my gosh, how is he still fucking alive? Thank you. Okay. I make the least sense to attack, but sure, whatever.
I shall be the judge.
$60 Stellar Jade. Thank you. I'll take it. Alright, friends. Let me tell you what I have discovered. People are possibly being teleported somewhere else.
I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble. We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore.
Oh my gosh.
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information. The next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may first. Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
The booklet.
I understand.
Tenuous connect first.
Okay.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Indeed. And I already know what he found. First, Adler's disappearance.
He found...
He must have come across some
I understand.
Tenuous connection. First, Adler's disappearance.
I mean, all of these things.
Tenuous connect. First. The next
That didn't
angle
work.
is what the victims have in common. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion.
I just noticed that Squirrelum's got this cool kind of like wing thing back here. It's like he's got a little bug element to him.
Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
Yep. Oh, my color changing just came back. Go away. Discussion.
It's the phase flame, the creation of member number 29,
Ooh.
Sir Kal. She was an amazing genius, intelligent, kind, and humble.
What happened?
However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar. Such a pity.
What?
The phase flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Sir Kal had already passed away. It then continued to shift through phases, making its capture impossible.
What?
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can feed. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Herta's been searching for. And Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Really? Okay.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the phase flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. Herta kept it and lent it to Ron May for her research, but the kindling was lost in the process.
Huh.
If Ifrit is a scion of the phase flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
Also, if Runway is somehow involved in this might explain why our memories are all fucked up.
Kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Herta's been searching for. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Okay.
This booklet describes a kind. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Herta. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
The booklet?
When Sherling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared.
Phase.
I believe this word was actually phase. He saw member 29 Sir Kal's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis.
How can you know someone's a genius within 29 days?
As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed.
Okay.
That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion.
I figured that out
The
already.
researchers didn't disappear.
It's almost
They
like
were
I'm a
moved.
genius. Well, maybe it's just that this isn't that complicated. Okay, we're done.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear. And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
She always had that bow tie.
We're running out of time.
Okay. what are we going to do about it? Rich Know It uploaded the document missing researcher profile. People question marking, saying, what on earth is this? The missing researchers are all opinion leaders in the station's dark web. Holy moly, you know stuff that even security department isn't aware of. Ahem, I just got the file from next door. It sounds far-fetched, but on the off chance it's true, I smell a conspiracy. They staged the whole thing, the whole missing thing to get rid of dissenters. I didn't do that properly, but it's such a brilliant plot. Justice may come late, but it will be served. The management must step down. The management must step down. If that's really the case, doesn't it mean that this group chat is in grave danger? ... Question mark. Yeah, Rich, know it. You're going down.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
What do you mean?
Indeed. It needs one more spark.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Well,
stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger.
It might be. They might have fucking shanked her at the other
Based on
end.
first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
Maybe she's in that secret area that Ron May was using. What do we do now?
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out,
you're just ignoring him.
His malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station.
Wow, that's cool.
Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Oh! Team must include Dr. Ratio. My Dr. Ratio is too fucking weak for this shit. Fucking weak! We got... Oh, he's imaginary. I was like, how am I going to construct my team? So we got double wind. I bring Hua Hua. Double physical. I bring Thingamajig. He'll be our DPS. And 75. Team must include Dr. Ratio. Give me a leveled up one. Hua Hua, come join the Cool People Club. Hanya.
Hua Hua, you're here. How's work? Under control? And Tail, not causing trouble, I hope.
Do we bring her? Or do we bring another DPS character or damage absorbing character? I guess let's bring Qingyun and we'll see if we survive. And if we don't?
The infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
Why is this a special color on the map? Infernal fire swallowed Esther right before your eyes, and you have no idea of knowing whether she was safe. Saving her is a matter for later, however. You must capture the escaped infernal fire first. I haven't actually used Dr. Ratio.
The way is
yet.
awash with flames. It must have just teleported.
Okay.
Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
I'm ready. The folded space results in this from the spatial distortion during the spread of the infernal fire. Trying to pass through it may result in a drift in the spatial coordinates, with you transported to somewhere unexpected. The folded space that the space station uses to counter escaped curios. It can effectively cut off space to hinder standard travel. This one goes in and this one... That's not super clear what they mean by that. Touch the firewall.
See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
Wow. That's one way of phrasing it. Okay. So that one's a swirly. And this one's a hole. Oh. Creepy boys here. Oh, and it's changed. What? Oh, haha! You're reachable now, fuckface.
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
Uh-huh. Tracks the escaped eternal flame. Okay. Okay. Hiya. Hiya. Okay, let's see if I can remember how ratio works. I mean, I could just put it on auto, but I feel like this is a great opportunity to get a bit of a sense of him. So you use... Oh yeah. 40% chance for the thing to go. Still work.
This is serious. By the will of the Ten Lord, the Ten Lords decree, hereby ordained.
Do you want some extra shit?
I shall be the judge.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Yeah, you can heal.
Protect me, protect me. Let's be friends.
Yeah, having this many support characters might be a bit over the top.
I'm asking questions.
A
test. 0 points.
Still in denial.
I can do this.
Let's just make your attack levels completely absurd.
Answer me.
Yeah, cool. Okay, but we can't get through this one, right? So... Okay. Don't really understand this system yet. Whoa, okay. Whoa, hello. Oh, I was gonna change characters, although I'm not sure I can at this point. I'm just gonna put it on auto.
A test. Fail. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Recount.
Okay, so Wise One's Folly is now active, which means, yeah, other people's attacks will cause the follow.
I'll crush them all.
It's interesting,
the Ten Lords decree, hereby ordained.
How they've made him a follow-up character that's so strong, because follow-ups are kind of a big deal, but there aren't really that many characters that do them or do them well. So follow-ups, March does them.
Answer me.
She's actually pretty sweet, but her strength peters out at a high level, so it's not quite so useful.
I shall be the judge.
Herta uses them, also one of the lowest rated characters, so I haven't ever invested in her. Who else uses them? Yangqing uses them, but very dodgy in terms of whether they will actually activate. I don't know. Fighting all these guys. Apparently there's a space anchor either below or above us.
For the theater of the mediocre.
I don't know what that does.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Oh, it taunts. Okay, I see.
Sinful.
I really want to go to bed, but I've started this fight. You know, like it came upon me.
Recount.
A test. 0 points.
0 points. Can't say that I ever gave anybody 0 points. You'd have to just not hand anything in. And in that case, you just don't get graded. You don't really get 0 points, you just don't get graded. You get it did not submit. Okay, I came up here, fought a guy. I can't progress. Oh, through here. Aha! Found you.
Why? This has nothing to do with you.
It has everything to do with me. My friends
The
are being
flame is
harmed.
getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Can I? Yeah, this door does still open for me. But that's not where I'm going. Let's go up the stairs. Aha, it's changed. Cool. Take me on a journey through outer space. Okay, so we've got two options here. Why does this one look extra funky? According to the map, we actually need to go below ourselves. Can I take an elevator down there? Lift? Does this one go down? It's temporarily closed, you guys. I mean, they invented this whole completely arbitrary mechanic for us. Always go left. Okay, that. Oh, wait. Last time this got me because. Okay, this guy's here, so I think we've crossed sides. Would that make this the same one? Okay, well, we seem to be where we need to be, so that's great. Hey, dickhead!
What is your goal?
To fuck you up!
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Great. I got Dr. Ratio on my side. What's the value in fighting them? Just make the process takes longer. Are we in the right area, I guess is the question. How do I get in here? Oh, through that door? Okay, let's fight this guy. Okay.
Fight is won!
I think Ratio might be quite a fun character to play. Like to control.
Recount. The Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Mediocre. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Fail.
I shall be the judge.
Yeah!
Sinful.
Get them. A test.
Recount.
Yeah!
Would have really liked Hua. Oh, there's health. Don't worry. You're not supposed to fuck this one up. Hey, little flame. You're just a little baby flame now.
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet.
Hi, Bean.
It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now.
Huh.
But next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
Is that why he targeted the station? Because he was like, the destruction came here all on his own. Oh, you gotta love a good maniacal laugh. And the Anti-Metal Legion came
A
here,
small
and I need
fragment
to
of
follow up.
consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire.
I got a little kitty on my lap.
No. Hold on.
Was that a bluff? He sucked some of. Whoa! Oh, holy shit! That's a lot of guys. What the fuck?
Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not. Shall we?
Answer me. Fail.
SAS Perkipi.
Hey, SAS Perkipi? What does that mean?
Falsehood.
I've never heard someone say that before.
Serious. I shall be the judge.
0 points.
I'm just gonna leave this on order. I think I've got pretty good confidence in the team.
Hereby ordained.
Get them. Fail.
Plus, my hands can be used petting my cat if I let these guys. This is just like really interesting, like random assortment of baddies. Like they're all from different parts of the world / game.
0 points.
0 points.
Recount.
Oh shit! What's happening to?
Give me strength.
Okay.
You fool! Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
I shall be the judge.
Fail. A test.
I don't know why he's getting health every time his turn starts. There might be a light cone I've got on somewhere in
Knowledge, the measure of truth.
Could be a light cone he has on.
Recount.
Protect me! Protect me!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
The Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Fight as one!
Answer me!
I shall be the judge.
Get them! A test!
Fail!
Points. So this is the
Two
extent
of
of
three.
miscreants materializing from the Infernal. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Ah. Miscreant. It was just interesting the way that interacted with Ginger G, because we know that essentially when Ginger G first came onto the scene, she was sort of chosen / blessed by Nino. We don't know why.
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
And the like 5 other people that all got disappeared.
Give me strength!
We can afford to lose Tingyun if we need to. It would be less than ideal, obviously.
The Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Secret of the Saints!
Shit.
0 points!
Yeah, they're all getting health every turn. It might just be Papa's I don't know.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Be kidding.
Knowledge, the measure of truth.
Just going, why are you patting me in a shit way? I do love how this isn't the first time we've encountered folks that are like, they're like, oh, we worship this god, and then the god's like, yeah, I don't care about you. You are of zero interest.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
I shall be the judge.
Okay, good work, everybody. What about everybody else? Oh yeah, what a fuck. Hey, my cat just tried to steal my water. What the fuck was that? What about everybody else? Those shit rewards for a major
Good work. You did very well.
What about everyone else?
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
Great, thank you. How did you find them?
It was all thanks to Adler. They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within. Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine.
Is this the end?
Yes, it is over.
For now. Why do I feel like you didn't do much? Oh,
This
he did.
business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madam. But
Thanks,
there is
Gorilla.
one mystery that remains unsolved,
Why?
and that is something I must deal with myself.
The original curio situation? Have you heard? Lead research Asta was attacked too. That Duke Inferno, devious, conniving. Psyops on the masses have always been the most terrifying kind of attack. That is true. Indeed, it seems that the Annihilation Gang isn't just about mindless violence, as the rumors suggest. If the lead researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'd all been in deep, deep trouble. Not necessarily. Maybe she's the one who orchestrated it all. Masterminding this elaborate ruse by deliberately harming herself to earn some sympathy points. That's what these people believe, you know? That line of thought does have some merit. Enough already. This is ridiculous. Is that really worth it? All the hassle just to palliate a few keyboard warriors? True dat. Speaking of which, where's that very first rouser, Rich Noah? All right. He was real righteous sounding when he invited me to the group. Let me see. That guy left the group without making any noise. Maybe he's still been kidnapped. Maybe he was the bad guy all along.
I've been waiting.
Oh! Is Ratio a bad guy? Did he release
Fallout
it here?
from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlam. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
I wonder if we'll ever be able to.
Objectively speaking,
play as
aside from
Screwlam.
some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi. Logic? A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the Phase Flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlam. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
Ooh, I wonder if he's actually part
I
of
cannot be
the...
sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool,
he's
detached
part of the Stellar
observation
Hunters.
reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlam is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up.
I don't know if I agree with that, but okay.
I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
Can you get to your fucking point, Ratio?
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
Really? I mean,
as for the spark,
teaching critical thinking is something that
I believe
you can do
Asta
for
will
most
deal with
people
it
using
properly.
education.
It is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today.
He's just letting him go?
A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
What the fuck? Horatio has become a visitor for the Express. I don't know if I want that. Herta is saying something to me. I've heard what you did. Nice work. How's Asta doing? She's got back to work. I mean her safety. What's there to worry about when I'm around? That's exactly why I'm worried. True. It's a shame we haven't found the phase flame yet. Forget it. I think I'll think of it as Runmei owing me a favor. It's worth a lot more. That's it then. I'm thankful to Dr. Ratio, sort of. Not really. Who's that? Eh? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at all these people. I'm so sorry. I should just mash through all of those in between missions. Okay. So we finally did that. We can now get this, I think. Which I'll maybe do in the next episode. Oh, wow. That was a lot of storyline in one night. Resolve the new crisis on the Herta space station. Finish the Trailblaze Continuous. Crown of the Mundane and Divine. We are now up to date with the main storyline. Sort of. There's a bunch of side quests that we need to get through that are also technically main storyline, but let's just for a breath of fresh air, let's head to. I really don't like how you can't get to the train station by clicking on the star map. Oh hey, Runmei. Hi. You're kind of sociopath. Trailblaze level. Let's just finish it off with one of these. Couple of those actually. Ugh, I definitely do not want to increase my equilibrium level. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. My level cap is already raised to 80. What? What? Who? What? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but I definitely don't want to do that because that's going to make the world even harder. I still don't have that many level 80 characters. So I really wish I could finish off with a warp, but don't have enough for that, so I won't. There you go. I've only got... I've got 10 more days. That'll be fine. Could get another thing of ratio, but I don't think I will. Look at him hanging out in a bath. I really liked him at the start of that quest, but by the end of it, I'm not too sure about him. Tell me your thoughts, guys. Like, what do you like? Do you think he? What do you make of all of that? I'm real tired, so I'm just like, I'm not really following. Like, was the whole point of that to get the people of the station to apply critical thinking and just be like, even though things were tough, it's not really helpful to blame senior management? Is that the whole point of what he was doing? I don't really follow this one. Tell me what you think. And on that note, I wish you a good sleep if you're heading that way, a good day if you're heading that way, a good snack if you're heading that way, and a great book to read if you want one. And I will see you in the next episode. Catch you then. Bye!